And you?
Bacon!
No.
Regular chicken sandwich.
There's a battle going on, and it's a delicious one. Join us in the hunt for a new star as we introduce these 10 all-new fast food chicken sandwiches. McDonald's chicken sandwiches.
It's finally happening!
The wait is finally over. After all these years in the making, McDonald's has finally taken the chicken war seriously and released not one, not two, but 3 new chicken sandwiches. This kind of feels like Christmas, to be honest.
Oh, someone pinch me. Thank you.
Several rather half-hearted attempts were made by McD's in the past, but it seems like this time it's for good. After the chain announced its new lineup of crispy chicken sandwiches last November, it was finally time to launch it on February 24th. Obviously, fans went nuts. Each sandwich, the crispy, spicy, and deluxe crispy chicken, has a juicy chicken fillet topped with a crinkle-cut pickle and placed on buttered, toasted potato rolls.
It's beautiful!
McDonald's was more than aware of their customers' craving for something other than a McChicken sandwich, and they weren't shy about hiding who they think their biggest competition is. Basically, the crispy chicken will be an exact replica of Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. Not that we're complaining, though. Oh, and the deluxe and spicy versions are also pages taken from Chick-fil-A's book. In any case, we've been waiting so long for a real crispy chicken sandwich to be offered at McDonald's, and judging by the critiques so far, all this waiting seemed to pay off. Big time. Taco Bell Crispy Chicken Sandwich Taco.
Hey, you want to go to Taco Bell for lunch?
As we've said before, the competition to come up with the best fast food chicken sandwich has been fiercer than ever in the last couple years. Every chain seems to want to try and take their best shot, even chains who seemingly have no business getting into the fried chicken scene. You know, chains like Taco Bell. But it is happening nonetheless, and it actually looks and probably tastes better than it sounds. At participating restaurants in Nashville, Tennessee, and Charlotte, North Carolina, beginning on March 11th, a new chicken sandwich taco will be available to test the waters before it's released on a bigger scale.
Planning a taco-volution!
The unconventional taco is described by Taco Bell as a chicken innovation that's out of this clucking world, with the goal to interrupt the chicken sandwich category. Taco Bell claims that this disruptive take on the fried chicken trend is both a sandwich and a taco due to its puffy bread shaped in an iconic taco form. The taco will also have white meat chicken marinated in jalapeno buttermilk, Mexican-inspired spices, and fried with a crunchy tortilla chip coating. It is then topped in a creamy chipotle sauce.
I love Chipotle.
There will also be a spicy version, which will include an additional topping of jalapeno slices. This might not be your traditional fried chicken goodness, but you can't deny that it does sound pretty darn tasty. Shake Shack's Korean-styled fried chicken sandwich.
Welcome to Shake Shack. What's shaking? We shake all day.
Shake Shack, one of the cool kids of the fast food world, has been kind enough to try out an item that's been such a big hit in their South Korea shacks and bring it all the way here. The chain launched 4 new limited-time-only items with Korean flavors, including a delicious fried chicken sandwich. The Korean-style fried chicken sandwich features gochujang glazed crispy chicken breast topped with toasted sesame seeds.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
Real fancy.
But what really ties everything together is the white kimchi slaw from Choi's Kimchi as a tribute to the white daikon radishes often served alongside fried chicken and other dishes in Seoul. Despite the chain working closely with its culinary partners in Seoul to make sure they stayed true to the sandwich's South Korean roots, some controversy inevitably was sparked. It drew accusations of cultural appropriation for its loose interpretation, with some people even saying that it looked like the most basic way to go about doing Korean fried chicken. Basic or not, it's still a pretty delicious chicken sandwich. Burger King hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
You had to take me to such a dump.
Burger King was booked up.
Whatever McDonald's does, Burger King isn't too far behind, and vice versa. The point is, these two are usually pretty much on the same page when it comes to new items and always seem to have the same ideas at the same time. They're like the identical twins of fast food. It's very charming, really.
This is amazing. Carrots, Pumpernickel, glow sticks, twins.
So obviously, Burger King also has a new hand-breaded chicken sandwich. The chain had been working on its chicken sandwich since 2019 and not so secretly testing the product since September of 2020. If you're a real chicken sandwich fan, you're probably already familiar with the crispy chicken sandwich, which Burger King claims will be dethroned. Sadly though, fans will need to be just a little more patient as the official launch date for the new kid on the block has yet to be announced.
But this is America. I want it now.
All we know is that the poultry plan involves a thick cut of white meat chicken breast, hand-breaded, sitting on a toasted potato bun with deli pickles and a signature sauce. Oh, and that it will be available in original or spicy versions. Burger King promises that this new sandwich will be worth the wait. Hopefully, they're right. KFC's new and improved chicken sandwich.
KFC you later. Get in!
There's no denying it, KFC is the king of fried chicken. But even though KFC has been synonymous with fried chicken practically forever, it has definitely felt the pressure to innovate with the rise in competition over the years. Thank goodness it has, because without it, KFC probably wouldn't have stepped up its game and be where it is today.
Time to nut up or shut up.
As an actual fried chicken chain, it would be a tad embarrassing if they couldn't pull off a brilliant chicken sandwich. And while they always could, this time it's undeniable. Only a few days after McDonald's announced its entrance into the chicken sandwich competition, KFC decided to take matters into its own hands and announced some major upgrades of their own: the Crispy Kernel Sandwich. It's not that the original wasn't good, it just wasn't the best it could be. According to the company, their old chicken sandwich wasn't living up to our legacy as experts in fried chicken. Now, as KFC steps onto the battlefield with a new and improved version, all bets are off.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
The new version will simply be called a KFC chicken sandwich and will be made fresh to order and feature a quarter-pound all-white meat double-breaded extra crispy chicken breast fillet, thick-cut pickles, which were tested against 8 variations before being selected, with your choice of mayo or spicy sauce, all on a freshly toasted buttery brioche bun. Mouths are watering just thinking about it. Jack in the Box's Cluck Sandwich.
As the little chicken said to his mama, I just hope I don't cluck up.
These last few years have really been the best of times if you like chicken sandwiches. Jack in the Box simply couldn't pass up on the chance to join in on all the fun, so they came up with their very own new chicken sandwich offering, also known as the Cluck Sandwich. This oddly named sandwich was launched as a limited-time offer back in December, and according to the chain, it boasts a crunch in every bite. The Cluck Sandwich looks almost identical to its competitors: a crispy chicken fillet, pickles, and mystery sauce piled onto a warm brioche bun. And while there's nothing wrong with sticking to a winning formula, something sets them apart from the rest: the mystery sauce.
What's that, like, garden special sauce?
It has already spawned plenty of internet debate over its ingredients. Some legitimate claims say that it's a blend of ketchup, mustard, mayo, A1 steak sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and hot sauce. But unless Jack in the Box reveals its secret, it'll have to remain a mystery. As for the Cluck Deluxe, this is Jack in the Box's time to shine. This variation takes things a little further by adding some bacon, tomatoes, lettuce, cheddar cheese, guacamole, and mayonnaise.
Holy moly, that was a lot of guacamole.
The two Cluck sandwiches undoubtedly have a high standard to meet, but it looks like they were up to the task. Wendy's Chicken Sandwich.
You can do it in the parking lot of a Taco Bell, but you can't do it at a doctor's office?
It was a Wendy's!
Here's another fast food chain that has decided to shuffle the cards and look for a new and improved version of its chicken sandwich. Wendy's has more than one variety of chicken sandwich, but the one that deserves all of the attention is its latest menu item, the classic chicken sandwich. Let's just say the chicken sandwich war just got juicier because of it. Wendy's figured out that the most efficient way to make a better chicken sandwich was to go back to the basics.
Back to basics. I like it.
So, how was the classic chicken sandwich different from the crispy chicken sandwich or the home-style chicken sandwich? Well, the improvement is all due to the new, plumper, juicier, and crispier fried chicken fillet Wendy's started using in all of its chicken sandwiches, meaning the juicy fried chicken fillet will also replace the patty in the brand's other premium chicken sandwiches. It's also topped with the works, crunchy lettuce, tomato, mayo, and of course, the trusty little pickles.
The works, you got it.
All right.
It's basically a deluxe version of other brand sandwiches. Wendy's needed to do something to save its chicken offering from disappearing into oblivion, as the previous chicken sandwiches were starting to lose popularity. Well, that's not the case any longer. Arby's crispy chicken sandwich.
Listen, we've all eaten at Arby's.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about Arby's? The answer is probably its iconic signature roast beef sandwich, which is beyond amazing, but it would be a mistake not to consider its just as amazing crispy chicken sandwich. Featuring a buttermilk breaded chicken fillet, tomatoes, lettuce, and mayo on a toasted star-cut bun, the crispy chicken sandwich is a solid contestant in the Who's Got the Best Sandwich contest. The original version of this item came out in 2016, but that was before the hype of chicken sandwiches was at its peak.
Yeah, but I started before it was cool.
So no one really thought twice about it, and it slowly started to blend into the background. But with fresh ingredients, a soft bun, and an extra crispy piece of chicken, one can't help but fall in love with it. So in a way, it's as if Arby's was given a second chance at promoting their sandwich. And in 2020, they released another incredible attempt, the Chicken Cheddar Ranch Sandwich, a sharp cheddar cheese slice, shredded iceberg lettuce, Parmesan peppercorn ranch sauce, tomatoes, and fried chicken tenders, all on a toasted sesame bun.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Apparently, Arby's really is more than just roast beef, and we're all better off because of it. Chick-fil-A's Grilled Spicy Chicken Deluxe Sandwich.
And eat Chick-fil-A. Does that sound good?
When talking about the best fast food chicken sandwiches, we can't help but think about Chick-fil-A. They sure know how to make a mean chicken sandwich, and they've been ahead in the race for a while, right there beside Popeyes. But instead of sitting on its laurels, Chick-fil-A has chosen to keep a relevant foot in the game and came up with a brand new sandwich available at Chick-fil-A restaurants nationwide. And this time, it's spicy.
Oh yeah. Spicy.
Even though fried chicken has been dominating this list, this novelty is made with grilled chicken instead. The Grilled Spicy Chicken Deluxe Sandwich has been available only at participating locations for a limited time since January 25th. It delivers the same flavor fans of the sandwich already love, only as a grilled variety. The sandwich features grilled chicken marinated in a spicy seasoning, served on a toasted multi-grain brioche bun with Colby Jack cheese, lettuce, and tomato. A real deluxe sandwich.
This is the best sandwich ever.
The Grilled Spicy Chicken Deluxe received positive feedback when it was previously tested in select markets, so Chick-fil-A decided to take a leap of faith and offer its customers a wider variety of meal options. The chain didn't say for how long the sandwich was going to be available, so if you want to give it a try, don't waste any time. Popeyes Chicken Sandwich.
Do you know if there's a Popeyes chicken around here?
Whenever you mention Popeyes Chicken Sandwich, people go berserk. And who can blame them? It is, after all, one of the best ones on the market. Popeyes Chicken Sandwich is what broke the internet back in 2019 and what started this whole competition madness in the first place. Some have even said that this was the sandwich that was going to save the country.
No pressure.
The crispy fried chicken breast, topped with pickles, drizzled with your choice of mayo or spicy Cajun sauce, and nestled on a brioche bun, is now an icon in the world of fast food. And when the chain ran out of stock shortly after it was first released, all hell broke loose. While in the US, we were lucky enough to experience the greatness of this sandwich, our northern neighbors did not have the same good fortune.
The 80s didn't come to Canada till like 93.
That is, until very recently, when Popeyes finally brought the long-awaited success to Canada. Canadians rejoiced and rushed on over to their local Popeyes to see if all the hype was worth it. Needless to say, the response was more than positive. So if you're looking for the ultimate chicken sandwich experience, look no further. Popeyes has got it. Got a favorite sandwich on this list? Let us know. Tap or click on another great video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.